All right. May to the rescue. Let's go. You know what I want to see outside of gameplay? Outside of gameplay, I want to see how she summons those fucking dolphins. Like, are they summonings? Like, they've got to be summoned. Yes. Oh, all right. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, it's like Naruto. You just summon, but how many dolphins does she have, though? Are they real or are they dying? Is she killing dolphins? Or are they just magic constructs? Yeah, Guilty Gear is pretty fun. Why did I get into Guilty Gear again? Oh yeah, I already planned. I knew about Guilty Gear because of BlazBlue. But I want to say like, I planned on playing Guilty Gear and BlazBlue in the future. But what really like rushed me to getting into it was Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like once I saw Dragon Ball FighterZ, I was like, I want to say the same day. Was it the same day? It was either the same day or the next day. I just downloaded Guilty Gear 1 on a PS1 emulator. There is a legal way to get Guilty Gear 1 today. I want to say you could get it on Steam and on the Nintendo Switch. I just got that shit. That's the first game. The second game was Guilty Gear X on the PS2. There is no legal way to get it today other than PS2. They never re-released it for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. And then after Guilty Gear 2 is X2. And X2 has a bunch of versions. Like, you know how Street Fighter has like Super Turbo, Championship Edition, all those arcade edition, all the bullshit. That's what fucking X2 was. So first we had Guilty Gear X2. We had Guilty Gear X2 Midnight Carnival. We got Double X. Double X was just X2, but instead of putting the number 2 on the X, they decided to just draw 2 X's. Guilty Gear X2, Double X, Accent Core Plus, Accent Core Plus R, you know, all these different versions. And X2 ended up lasting from PS2, early PS2, all the way up to Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360 era. I want to say the best version of that game was on Xbox 360. And the bestest version of that game right now is on Steam because it has rollback netcode. Only the Steam version has rollback netcode, which is crazy. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Holy fuck, I should play that one day. But yeah, they just made so many versions of X2. But yeah, you definitely just want to go to the final version. I don't know if they like changed the story through the versions though. I gotta check that out again. I don't think they do. But not that. It's that Dynasty Warrior Guilty Gear game I told you about, the 3D running one. And you want to know what they did that pissed me off? A Guilty Gear game that is canon. You can watch it on YouTube, but you can never play it because it's a fucking pachinko machine. It's a slot machine in Japan. They made a slot machine canon to the fucking Guilty Gear storyline. Can you fucking believe that shit? That's crazy. And then, you know, then Exerd X. Want to know what I like? What's funny about Exerd? They call it Exerd because it's X3, right? And I don't think they wanted to call it Guilty Gear X3. They took the last letters of the word third, RD, and just put it. Because they weren't going to call it Guilty Gear Triple X. For multiple reasons. You type down Guilty Gear Triple X on Google. What do you think you're going to get? What do you think you're going to get? You're going to see Soul Bad Guy swinging a different kind of sword. It's going to be a different kind of sword. Oh my god. I can't. I remember the early internet days, man. I want to say one of my parents. I sort of understand why parents are strict about their children on the internet today. Because, bro, the shit I saw. Because my parents let me have my own computer. They let me and my siblings have our own computer. The shit we saw. Oh my god. So, let me tell you the first, like, here's where it all went down the hill. So, we were huge Mario fans back in the day. We love Super Mario Bros, right? And I typed down and I love Bowser. I fucking loved Bowser, right? I don't know why I typed it down, but I typed down SuperMarioandBowser.com, right? Typed down, I don't know what the fuck was going to come up. It wasn't a real website. I was a kid. I like Bowser. Let's get it. SuperMarioandBowser.com. I click, and funnily enough, there's a link that says Super Mario and Bowser. I click on that link, and guess where it takes me? Fucking Newgrounds. And that was the beginning of the end of my innocence. All right, my grandfather was already a terrible influence. All right, he's where I get my disgusting humor from. The potty humor, it comes from him. All right, he's one nasty motherfucker. Shit he says sometimes, but Newgrounds really did it though. It really it fucking changed me. It changed me. I just wanted to play Naruto. So no, the Mario shit. There was this game called oh my god, where did it begin? There was some cool Mario animations. There was one where Mario died. Like he went against Bowser's forces and he actually died. And there's this whole revenge story of Luigi getting his revenge, and it was all sprite based. And it was a good story, but it was very violent though. Like Luigi was really murdering motherfuckers. There was this one point where Bowser was spared, right? Or some shit like that. Luigi didn't kill Bowser, but Bowser, when he woke up, he was inside of a Yoshi nest. And there was a bunch of eggs shaking, and they all cracked and hatched, and a bunch of baby Yoshis came out. And Bowser was like, wow, they look so cute, right? He wasn't talking. There was no speech. There's no voice acting, just subtitles. But Bowser just looking at them like they were cute. And when the baby Yoshis look at Bowser, they open their mouths, and they all have sharp teeth. And if you look at the Bowser sprite, like beneath the sprite, all you see is a yellow puddle forming underneath him. And off screen, blood is shot. And basically the baby Yoshis eat him. They all gang up on Bowser and they devour him. And it was the most grotesque thing I've ever fucking seen. And then they made a game called Koopa's Revenge, where you're playing as a literal Koopa, right? It's like Super Mario Bros. Picture Super Mario Bros. But a Koopa. And instead of killing Goombas, you kill Toads. But when you kill Toads, when you jump on their head, their mushrooms smash their bodies into a bloody pulp, and all that's left is their mushroom. Like, it's there was this other game, this other animation, Mario. It was normal. Mario saved the day, right? Mario saves the day or some shit. And when he saves Peach, it was sprite based, right? But then they zoomed in and it was all drawn. It was hand drawn. And I didn't know what was happening. All I saw was Peach close her eyes, right? It was a 2-dimensional view of Mario and Peach. And you just see Peach go down lower until she's out of the screen. And all you see is Mario on screen. And he's making these weird faces for some reason. And then you just see white splatter go on his clothes. I didn't know what the fuck that was. And that was a running theme. I kept seeing that white splatter in different animations. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? It looks stupid. What is that? That was semen, my guy. Mario done busted a fat fucking nut. I was like, oh shit. When I got older and I learned what it was, I was like, oh shit. Oh no. Because I just remembered the animations and then like it just clicked. I was like, oh my god. There was another one. Oh my. Naruto was big back then, man. Naruto was big. And let me tell you, Newgrounds had a lot of cool Naruto shit. It had a lot of cool Naruto shit. Fast animations. But there was this game called Sakura Dating Sim. And it was a pretty good game. It had like a whole dating system and shit like that. I'm not really into dating sims, but I was pretty absorbed into it. Surprisingly enough, I was a kid though. I wasn't even a teenager. I'm surprised I'd play something like that. Now that I'm looking back at me, and it's kind of weird, but yeah, you play as Sakura and you just try to max out. Me, I always tried to max out Sasuke because, you know, shipping and shit like that. And one day, I accidentally maxed out Shikamaru, right? Shikamaru. I tried to sound weeb and I failed. I accidentally maxed out Shikamaru. I didn't want to, but it did. And I was like, alright, whatever. She sucked his dick, my guy. I was like, wait a minute. I thought this was... I looked at the rating and it said A. I didn't see the rating before, cause like the game, like the system's so detailed, like you don't even think it's a sex game until you beat it. And she sucked his dick. Like Newgrounds, there's always something. And then there was someone just made a full blown Naruto and Hinata hentai. I don't want to remember that because all I remember it being very, very pure, poorly drawn but extremely graphic. I'm not gonna go back to watch it either. I kind of don't want to see it because I remember being disturbed by Naruto's. Let's just say the curtains match the drapes. All right, let's just put it that way. I didn't like looking at that. I didn't like that at all. No, I was younger at the time though. Like I was a kid. Like when you're a kid, like when you're a kid, sex is just nasty to you. Especially when you see certain things. Like, you just don't want to see that shit. But then, like, shit just changes, I guess. So, who knows? Maybe I would be into it. But I do remember it being poorly drawn. So, no. I don't think I will. And there's way better things today. There's way better things today. I want to say Rule 34 pretty much outmatched Newgrounds in terms of adult content overall. But Newgrounds had to no, never mind. I hate the Guru tag. I do. I really fucking hate the Guru tag with a passion. I fucking hate it. But I fucking hate it so much. I really do. And you want to know what I hate about it the most? That shit that you'll see in the Guru tag is actually canon in some of the Devilman mangas. They actually do some shit like that in one of the manga. Violence Jack. It's called Violence Jack, but it's a Devilman sequel. But I guess it should be expected of Devilman. But anyway, fuck Guru. What the fuck was I talking about? Newgrounds, right? Oh, the Dragon Ball area was just funny. It was pretty cool. There was some pretty cool Dragon Ball games. There was a stick fighter Dragon Ball game that had a level system, and even though there were stick figures stuff, I remember the fighting system being really good. Oh, Sonic. You had a lot of Sonic shit. Alright, that's enough Newgrounds shit. Let's get back to the story mode. I could go on. Wait. Sesame Street on Newgrounds was the place to be. The most vile, disgusting, hilarious animations. Like, some of them are still up, but a lot of them are gone. One of them is on YouTube. There was these things called Sesame Street collabs. Oh, those were the best. Like, I laughed to the point that I nearly caught heart attacks, bro. Like, my lungs, they felt like they were about to collapse. That's how hard I was laughing at that shit. It was so fucking... It's just my type of humor, I guess. But let's get back to this shit though. Like, if you know my type of humor, you know what type of content it was. It was called Sesame Street Collab, because it was a bunch of different artists coming together. But there was always this one specific artist who made the most vile shit. Penises were involved. Just know, penises were involved. Poorly drawn dicks, but the message got across. Oh my god. How did Guilty Gear turn into this? How did this happen? How the fuck did this happen? Okay, let's go.